Hey guys. Ooh, that's an echo. Alright, so I'm going to show you what it looks like to turn an average one-bedroom apartment into a fully functional photo studio. But before we do that, where did I park? I parked over there. Okay, so before we do that, I'm going to get some coffee because I've had no coffee and I want to take you with me. Let's go on a coffee date together. Here we go. Gross. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom in. I know it's not really PC to do that. Look at that. Can you focus? Thank you. Ugh. So gross. It's like right where my eyes look out the window too. Oh gosh. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm just gonna let nature take care of nature. Okay. Ugh. Let's go get coffee. And there it is. Let's go ahead and turn in here. Stupid bird poop. God, that's gross. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Going around the thing. Thought I saw a parking spot. Did I see a parking spot? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, putting it down again. Okay, so before I start into that little video of the setup, the trick to turning a one-bedroom studio, well, it's not a studio, it's one bedroom apartment. God, there's a crow. They hate me. One-bedroom apartment into a fully functional studio, photo shoot studio, portrait studio, is to gut it of all furniture, which is exactly what Michael and I did. I love books, so I had thousands of books in the apartment. We had furniture, we had bookcases, we had chairs, we had things like that. Took it all out, put it into storage, and now at most we have a table, his desk, one love seat, and a cat tree. So everything is really lightweight, it's really easy to move, and it's really easy to put into the bedroom when we set up for the studio. So that is pro tip one and only. And yeah, we can go over the materials later. So here's the coffee. Yay. All right. Well, got back to the car and it started raining just like the weather forecast predicted. And I think that means that I can finally get rid of this really nasty bird crap. Let's take a look. Oh, hold on. You see it there? There's the bird crap. Okay, let's try this. Almost gone. Yes. Is it gone? Almost. So many people in Seattle refuse to wear umbrellas. Wear them, use them. I think that's dumb. Yeah, what's fun about having a soaking pants, soaking shoes, spinning all day, mildly wet? That's not fun. It's not cool. Just get an umbrella. Makes so much more sense. Just do it. They do it on the East Coast. They do it in Europe. Why not in Seattle? I don't care if it makes you feel weird. Anyways, let's dive into that video about the quick setup, turning a one-bedroom studio into a full-fledged one-bedroom apartment to a full-fledged portrait studio. Here we go. I'm gonna go inside. Okay, we're back. As you saw from the quick video, there are 4 main components that go into turning your one-bedroom apartment into a fully functional portrait photo studio. And component number 1, stands. Stands and an adjustable bar that you can mount to the stands. Stands that are sturdy, that will stay up, that won't tip over easily, and that won't snap. So plastic out of the question. You need metal. The bendable bar is so helpful. Don't get a fixed bar because it's so hard to transport and it's super awkward for a small small space. Something retractable is a must. Second thing that you're going to need is a muslin fabric backdrop or a paper backdrop. For this video, for instance, I used the muslin backdrop, and that is a large amount of fabric that is very durable, very dark in color. I liked the color. It has a little bit of texture to it, so it's not just a solid color in the background. Stretch that out and clamp it to the frame so that it's stretched out even more. And then I use just a basic like $20 off Amazon hand steamer that I steam out all the wrinkles with, and that takes about 5 minutes. After that, you're going to want sheer curtains. That's number 3. So those little curtains that I hung up on the window you saw, those cost like $1 each at Goodwill, and I think I use about 4 or 5 of them, and that's just to diffuse the light. We're lucky to have a lot of natural light in this space, but it's too harsh. Even if I try and dim it a little bit or wait till later in the day, it creates a lot of glare on the face, and we don't want that. So I just pin up those curtains with binder clips on the what are they called? On the things come down, shades, is that what they're called? They're called shades, the cat, you know what I mean, on the shades of the window. And so those are super easy. That diffuses the light. It prevents any really harsh hot spots on the face or the body. The last thing that you're definitely going to want, especially in a small space where the ceilings aren't that big like ours, are those V-flats. And those are those white boards that folded up and were black on one side and white on the other. I have one folded in half and wedged in between the window and the backdrop because I don't want that light hitting the backdrop and making the backdrop illuminated. My photos, my portraits have really dark, rich backdrops, and the subject is the only thing illuminated, making it look like there's just light being shown on the subject. When I started, I didn't have that backdrop didn't have that backdrop blocked off from the light of the windows, and it just washed it out, and it competed with the subject, and just everything was too exposed. So blocking off the backdrop is a big part of it. The other part is the other one's open all the way, and I have that on the side where the white side is facing the window, and I do that because the light coming in from the window bounces off that back V-flat and hits the subject and fills in the shadows on the side. So there's no dark shadows. Everything is well lit evenly, which decreases wrinkles, which decreases any unflattering marks or blemishes on the skin. It makes it so much easier to edit and post. If I wanted something a little more dramatic, I would turn that around so it's black facing the windows, and that would suck in the light and it wouldn't bounce it back off, which would give a lot of shadow around the nose, around the eyes, around the jaw. It just make it look a little bit more like that Rembrandt style. So that'd be pretty cool. That's pretty much it. I think all in all, we probably spent on that setup about $300 around there, maybe a little more, not too much more. The V-flats, the foldable cards, you can make those really easily from materials from Home Depot. We are not constructors or builders or have any kind of tactile function here in this apartment. So we bought ours pre-made, which is just super easier for us, and I think it's worth the cost, but to each their own, super easy, super cheap to make. Yeah, and other than that, it is really very fantastic space to shoot in and really easy to get amazing results that look like I'm using a 6-foot octabox, when in reality I'm just using a bit of daylight from the window. So there you have it. Easy, quick setup, not too expensive to get into it. You could duplicate this with paper to make it even smaller of a footprint with the same results in any kind of space. Really, all you need is light, something to diffuse the light, and something to stand in front of, and something to bounce the light around a little bit. So quick and easy, pretty painless. Hope that finds you well. Hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more tips behind the scenes, conversations about empowerment and self-acceptance through photography, the importance of portrait photography and actualizing our journeys, and what it means to be ourselves and celebrated in this world. You deserve to have your picture taken, your friends do. Get out there, start snapping some pictures, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.